And the new colliery review procedure said they will have 5 independent judges. They will sit on a table somewhere in Britain, and the National Mine Workers can prepare a case to save a pit that's under threat. British Coal can make the case for the pit to close. And if the 5 judges side with either, that will be the truth. So if they vote to save the pit, it'll stay open. If they vote it should close, it will close. And we all said, we will accept that. We will accept an honest assessment. So we can put a case as well, mind you. But the last paragraph read, British Coal has not got to abide by that decision. So whatever was said before, that last part meant that even if the judges voted to save the pit, British Coal didn't have to abide by it. And that destroyed the rest. Now Kinnock knew that. He knew that, the same as we knew it. He'd seen the documents. Yet within the next 48 hours, Kinnock went on TV and said the miners should go back to work now. The new colliery review procedure protects them. He knew differently. And that's why I've never forgiven the man. Never forgiven him. Every 5 years since the end of the miners' strike, I end up in the papers calling him rotten. And he ends up in the papers calling Scargill rotten. Right? The truth one day will come out. But anyway, I'm telling you the truth. The strike come to an end. We didn't have a victory, and let's accept that. But the government spent £11 billion to defeat the miners. Right? They used the army and a corrupt police force. That's what happened. But that's what you take on when you want to try to make a difference. They will throw everything at you. And when the MPs went to Parliament about a month or 2 ago and said that Thatcher should apologise, or the Tories should apologise to the miners for what they did, and the tactics, and telling lies to Parliament, I wrote a piece in the local paper saying, I don't want an apology, I want the 11 billion that you spent on the miners' strike to be paid to the bloody poor places we got all over bloody Wales and Britain. So the strike ended. I'm just going to end with this. I'm one of the luckiest people as ever been. But when the strike ended, there was a list of 1st Division, 2nd Division, 3rd Division, 4th Division. And in 4th Division was all the Welsh pits. And the worst pit in Britain, with age and other categories, was my stay at St John's. The second worst pit was Tower Colliery. So if any pit should have closed, it should have been us. But you know what? Because we were so active in the miners' strike, and I mean this, they didn't come for us. Because they knew of the one pit that they come for would start all over again and wouldn't give up. But we didn't march back to work in bloody glory. In fact, the day everybody went back to work, I had 150 guys up in bloody Islington, because we promised to march there. And I had 70 guys up in Liverpool, because we promised to march there. So we actually trickled back to work in Tower. And the man just said, where's all the men? I said, they're out still campaigning, Mr. Williams. Right? And that's where we were. And we never changed from that position. And that's why British Coal did not come for Tower Colliery. I had a couple of good managers in the next couple of years. And we did lift the pit. And the other magical thing that happened was, as pit closed, all the guys who wanted to stay in the industry came to Tower. So British Coal didn't realise they were giving me an army of people who wanted to stay and work. So if my stay closed, or St John's, anywhere, the people I had was the guys who wanted to continue working. The ones who want redundancy, grab it, take it, tap in the canteen, we got redundancy, go. They're all the good guys I had. And I say guys, I had no women in the National Mine Workers, right? So because of that, we ended up as the last keep mining work, incredibly. From that low in the 4th Division, relegated really, the Cardiff. Oh my God. No, I don't mean that, right? But so there we are, from relegation to the last deep mine in Wales. What an incredible thing to have, last deep mine in Wales. But that was just the start. We went on from there and bought our own coal mine. Who would have believed that workers one day would buy their own coal mine? We did. The first 4 years, That cost us 12 million quid. That's what the pit cost us. Everything we paid 2 million. Do you know why? That's how much the boys raised. 2 million quid. Which actually cost us 12 million. From there, the first 3 years, we made £12 million profit. Excuse my language, that's what pissed them off. Not so much that we'd survive, because poor old miners, they never survived. After all, they could work at the bloody used to a business. We made a profit, and that shook the bloody system again. We went on and worked for 14 years. We've got a wonderful open cast site now. And I know you can boo, but I tell you one thing. The workers of Tower are to be the workers that mine the last ounce of coal on Erwine Common. And there's not another miner in the country can say that. That they own that last ounce of coal, and we're going to work it. And for me in particular, with my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, all those people lost their lives. I know if there is a place up there, and if they are, all the miners are there, right? They say, what a change, what a difference. Because our pit was once owned by the infamous Cross Chase from Earth. Now we own it. Thank you very much.